Yes, so my people, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel Gospel News, where it is being preached on regular basis without dilution. We know they dilute the truth when they bring come out for now here. If you have not followed us on our social media handles, what are you waiting for? We did for Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook, and we are bringing you back-to-back update. All right, so today is the 18th day of of April 2023. How time flies. Before you know it now, this year go finish. So as you can see on the screen, we have a couple of things that we want to talk about. And then there is a man on the screen too, who I'll be showing you his information. It be like say, hey, they want to use the man to invite Simon Ekpa come Nigeria. Oh. Hey. You want to invite Simon Ekpa come Nigeria. I don't know whether na Buhari go tell him based on what is happening. No be small thing. Now in the happen. So I go show on the video. Mona still here waiting to happen. And part of that too, let me even try zooming in on his statement. He says that I advise Simon Ekpa to take a flight, come to Nigeria, support the legal team, and be going to court. That will help. Pius Duko, Business Day correspondent. So we are suspecting the man to have been paid. Now the man picture now be this one. So whether they don't give a small thing, make it a vice of Ekpa come Nigeria. Now be juju be that. Imagine them they can't wait the whole sense, so they never release the man who they don't say me Simon Ekpa make he enter flight. May they come Nigeria, come they go court. Do you know the reason why he made such statement? Is because of the recent statement coming from Simon Ekpa, where he wrote to the United Nations that Plateau being won, but it was given to what do you call him? It was given to Tinubu. Look at it here. Look at that statement particularly here. It says presidential election. Plateau being won, but INEC declared Tinubu winner. Ekpa tells UN. Una the hear matter, so now the thing now I make this man come say me Simon Ekpa make it come Nigeria, come join the court. Say everywhere go good. Say it will be a push up. I say with the way Nigeria is now, say na him they una want capture him with style. But for where I know she'll say that one go work for Rambo. Everybody knows what is going on in Nigeria, that Nigeria is not for us. So let's go into details. And here too, they say that suspected Fulani terrorists kill scores of residents in fresh attack in where is the in Plateau State communities. In Plateau State, Plateau Jos, they say that these Fulani people has launched another attack there, and a lot of people have been killed. Now look at it here, and now Sibanjo come out to they make noise. He say Igbos, Hausas, others can live anywhere in Nigeria, pursue political aspirations. Osibanjo, una know when we were being killed, stoned, and destroyed in Lagos State, we never got a statement from these confused lads. Now today now, they don't know, say, Igbos can live and do businesses anywhere in Nigeria. Since when it happened, since there was fire on the mountain, he never issued a statement. Since that Onanuga, be waiting they call him, that Tinubu's aide was making mouth, running mouth on social media. This Osibanjo, I don't know whether he did inside cage for Sorok. He never come out to come say, please, this thing has to stop. Allow Igbos to, what do I call it? Allow Igbos to exercise their franchise in Lagos. Today, the thing don't change. Una de hear am. Hey. Oh, mamma mia. Okay, let's go straight to the reason why we are here today and see what's going on and see how he wants Simon Ekpa to visit Nigeria. But first of all, let's talk about these people who attacked what do you call it? Who attacked people in Sokoto State. Now, they say suspected terrorists kill scores of residents in fresh attack on Plateau State communities. Plateau Jos, yeah. Plateau Jos, yeah. Scores of residents has been moved by gunmen who invaded at least 4 communities in Mangu and Bokos local government areas of Plateau State. According to report, suspected bandits stormed the communities on Sunday night, unleashing a wave of violence. Although the exact number of casualties has yet to be determined, several residents were believed to have died in the attack. The Plateau State Governor, Simon Lalong, has directed security forces to identify those responsible for the attacks. It's not about identify those. This is a norm, a regular occurrence by Fulani terrorists. It doesn't have two type of people. It's not Yoruba people, it's not Igbo people, it's not Edo, it's not Bini, it's not people from Uromi, it's not people from Calabar, it's not people from Akwa Ibom, not people from Delta, Luriro. It is Fulani. So Lalong, all these statements when I come out here, come they talk, it just sounds childish because you people knows the story already. The Plateau State Governor Lalong has issued that statement. In a statement on Monday, Makut Macham, Lalong's press and public affairs director, quoted the governor saying, "The attackers must be brought to justice without delay." I say, for where? Who won't catch them? Where are you going to catch them? He said the swift intervention of security agencies has dosed the tension in the communities. The attacks are other attempts to reintroduce the era of violence and crisis which have been largely contained. All right, guys, Muna no verse for that little delay there. And as we continue, so they say they want to bring back this violence, will be say they don't reduce inside that community. Now, according to them, they say that the government's huge investment in security and peace building and reconciliation is what these perpetrators of this evil act are trying to tarnish, the governor said. While commiserating with those who lost their lives and properties, the governor directed the Peace Building Agency and the State Emergency Management Agency to immediately reach out to the victims with support. Meanwhile, the Cable Index, in a review of the killings and kidnappings in 2022, that Plateau, along with Niger, Zamfara, Kaduna, and Benue, accounted for 40% of the 4,545 people moved during the year. Una dey see how this matter take this up. As we proceed to give you what you need, let's listen to this man when he, I don't know how they suspect say they don't pay him, say make him go invite Simon Ekpa, make him come Nigeria. When I listen to the man here on this particular video now, when they are available here.
So I want to find out from you at this point in time, two things basically. Should we be looking out for Samuel Ekpa's denial to this statement? One, because like you rightly said, with his pedigree, it is funny to begin to get Samuel Ekpa's this side of Samuel Ekpa, this sympathetic side of him. It is funny. So should we be waiting for a denial? That was on the one hand. Then two, Samuel Ekpa,
the volume is very low. It's from their studio.
And trying to talk about this victory at this point. Does this hold water? And will there be light at the end of the tunnel having made such statements? Let me get you react quickly to this.
Thank you very much. As I stated before, I have advised. Okay, let me just tackle the first question of Nigerians denying questions or issues when they go on air and even say that. And they may even call press conferences or press releases and deny such a statement. It happens every day here. Because in this country, we don't take people and hold them accountable to their statement. We allow people to be flippant, saying things, and nobody charge anybody to court for saying this at that moment. If the case was in court, then they would have now referred the court case, the court matter, and even the ruling. But they allow you to say anything in the manner on the cover of freedom of information, or freedom of speech. But let me also say that freedom of speech has its own limits. Because even in the Constitution, there are also other things that the Constitution tell you. Why it's giving you power in subsections, there are other subsections that tell you that, look, you have a limitation of how you talk to, maybe of dish out information out, especially as you come to sovereignty, as you come to unity of Nigeria, even on the personal interest, as you come to health of Payozuko, there is a limit of where you get information on my health. So even as freedom of speech, as it is free, it is not free in all totality. But when people make very obvious statements on air and whatever, at the end of the day, they deny. People should know that those who deny their statement, they are not man enough, they are not people to be trusted, and then we should write people like that off from our streams of life. But in Nigeria, no, people say, no, allow him now, allow him. And that was a mistake, or they didn't say that. That same people. So, my brother and friend, an example is that if you make the statement and you go back to your vomit, Nigerian, we should write you off, first and foremost. Then, just like you said, we will look at the light at the end of the tunnel, what it's going to bring. But as I stated before, what the UN can advise is appropriate information from the court. The UN will advise him, just like I'm doing now. Go to the court and follow the parties that are in court. UN will not do otherwise. UN will not stop the court process. They are not a rascal organization. They won't stop the court case that is going on. But if somebody wants to be, and I doubt whether Simon Ekpa is party to the case. So what he can do, he can write to the court that he wants to be party to the case. In that one now, the court will look at his credibility, look at his credential, whether they will allow him to be party to the case. If not, just like I stated before, they can just declare him a meddlesome interloper who just interrupts in something that did not concern him, because you will pass due process before you are allowed to be part of a case in court that is ongoing. Thank you very much.
All right, guys, when I don't hear that one, no be that one I've been to look for. The video when they show us here, I want show now, so where they talk this thing, so where they talk this thing, say, man, Simon, may come Nigeria, come begin the go court, say that place, you know, go feel help. I'm gonna watch this video here. Here is the video. Let me put it upright so that you guys can see what we are. Do we have this video here?
Speaking in support of Obi, so to say, or maybe in a cover of using Obi and elections to demand rights the UN to also remind them of the call for referendum. But let's have you react to this.
Yeah, I want to make clarification whether this Simon Ekpa was the one that, I don't know, in Finland,
Yep, the same one.
Warrant of address?
Yes, one and only.
Is this same person the one that said is the Prime Minister of
indigenous people of Biafra?
Prime Minister of whatever. Is it the same person?
The same Simon Ekpa.
Okay, and this is the same side. Also, he is wearing a lot of togas, man. He's wearing a lot of toga 1, toga 2, toga 3.
Yeah.
So in this case,
he also said there will be no election in Biafra land, and also mocked Obi that they didn't vote for him and all of that. So we're wondering who is this Simon Ekpa?
Fine. That is why I take cognizance of all these steps I'm raising.
Yeah, absolutely.
Step 1, step 2, step 3. And then now, to be very frank, in that letter, one thing is true: burning of markets.
Yeah.
It's supposed not to be. I was also beginning to think of Simon Ekpa to bring maybe very new exclusive that will stunt the court, because I told you that it's before the court now.
Yeah.
So if you now bring the line of the things we are born, the same rigging of election, that is not new to the court. All of us, we are aware. You don't need to stay far and tell us that here. We know it. And it's before the court. I'm supposed to be impressed by saying this is a new thing, a new tongue of action that I now discovered. Oh, this is why, so good. But be as is made, I would like to employ him, encourage him, since he's not constant, he's not static, he's somebody that is flippant, he's jumping from one point to another. A lot of people will not take him serious. When you want to do, you want to fight or emancipate the people in your own manner anyway, because some people, they do this because of the very peculiar benefits. If they tell you the benefits some people get to become a freedom fighter,
People vote money, people donate, and they are in the largest, they live large hotel, and because people think that you will be successful at the end of the day, whether rightly or wrongly. So sometimes these people are in position to even change themselves at any minute. And maybe he has found himself that, look, the people that he was having economic benefit from, they are no longer supporting him. So the next thing is to now turn to their benefit, to their side, so that they will also have sympathy this time around. So, Ekpa, please just come to Nigeria and support the case that is ongoing. Avail yourself to the lawyers of other political parties. Atiku is in court, Labour Party is in court. So avail and give them all the evidences, and then that will help in the court case. It's simple. The United Nations will not judge a matter of an election, even when they know that it was either marred by irregularities or whatever. They will not judge that matter. What they can do, they can check the court, please dispose your cases within. And that was why, even in the recent case of where they want to do imposition of the Labour chairman, the court said, no, other parties, you cannot be an meddlesome interloper. Allow them to decide who their chairman is. And they threw that case out. That is separate case from election matter, even though there's nexus and connectivity. So I won't dwell so much on that than to advise him on Ekpa. Please take your plane, come to Nigeria, support the legal team, and then be going to court, and that will help, in Nigeria.
All right, my people, now don't hear matter. No be small thing. Oh, now don't hear when this man, the Yano Ekpa, he say me Simon. He say me Simon, make he enter flight. May they rush, come Nigeria, come assist P2B very quickly. May for win the case where he get for court. Okay, for win am, say make he come they go court. Now they see how Buhari they send people, say make they come invite the guy, you make it come Nigeria. Mazenam the Kano, we see they drag him, see whether go drag and come out for lion's mouth. We never feel carry and come out. Now they say make this man where remain. Make he still find way they go Nigeria. Lord, you know go walk. Nigeria is not for us. Nigeria where the Pabulandi Igbo or the Igbo. Hey, now after everything where you go school finish, now to say me they carry me enter plane, they come Nigeria. So as we move away from there, drop your comments and let us know your opinion on that case. Now let's look at Osibanjo's statement concerning Igbos, who have right to do anything anywhere in the country. Now, according to him, the Vice President, President Yemi Osibanjo says it is possible for Nigeria to conquer ethnic and religious prejudice, as they are crucial issues in building a unified nation. Mr. Obasanjo said this on Monday at the Medium Policy Making and Good Governance Lecture Series of the National Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies, NIPSS, which is in Jos. And there they yarn this up, but the title of the lecture was Creating a Homeland for All, Nation Building in a Diverse Democracy. The Vice President said no Nigerian should be discriminated against on the basis of his tribe, was religious, and condemned the weaponization of ethnic and religious biases for political purpose. Now, after they don't do all the nonsenses in Lagos, now Osibanjo can they wake up, the yarn Okpata. My people, I go leave on Amona, tell me waiting on the reason, follow all this matter where they happen. So Nigeria, it don't scatter, pata. So let's go straight to the next update. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share this video, and also subscribe. God bless you.